Hello everyone, welcome back. So we are going back to our SQL top 50 questions again. So where we reach actually. So subquery is number of unique subject that's already completed. Advanced select the number of employees which report to each employees that completed on last video. So we are going to this one primary department for each employee. I don't know we complete this one, but let's see. So if I completed this one, probably I will have the code. So right now I'm not seeing any code. So probably I most probably I'm not completed this one. So I'm going to this one. So here, so you have a employee ID, department ID, primary flag. So primary flag is an enum type category of type Y or N. The flag is Y, the department is the primary department for the employee. If the flag is N, the department is not the primary to the employee. Okay, so employees can belong to multiple departments. When an employee joins other department, they need to decide which department is their primary department. When an employee belongs to only one department, their primary column is primary column is N. Return the result in any order. So here, employee primary department of each employee. So for here, employee ID 1, department ID 1 is. So if the flag is N, the department is not the primary. So that's the thing. So here primary department for each employee. So you need employee is a unique one, and the employee ID not unique in this table, but the output should be unique. Employee ID and the department ID. So this is the department that's primary. So the primary department of employee one from this table you can see that's N. For the employee ID 2, the primary is 2. The primary of employee 2 is 1. Since it is Y flag. For the employee first, there is only one column. That's why even if it is N, it's not primary. So you don't need to worry about anything. So any of these things, I guess there is a there is some mismatch or something that we can understand here. Saying like employee can belong to multiple departments. When the employee joins other department, they need to decide which department is their primary. Employee belong to only one department, their primary column is N. So even if the column is N, we can't say it is their primary, right? Or in the primary case, if the employee is only belong to one department, then the flag will be N, but we need to take it as a primary. So basically, there is a some problem here. So we need to union here. So first we need to primary flag Y. If it is a primary, so one thing we can understand from here, any employee with the primary flag y will be a primary. So for if I look on this one, it is a primary. If I look on this one, it is a primary. So this is one indicator. So you can take that one and to by employee and take that that employee, and that's not enough. So that's not enough because if the employees belong to only one department, it will be n. It will not update. So you need to union. So the first result is fine. You are taking only the y1, and the second result, second select, you need to take from select employee ID, department ID, count employees ID. Okay. Second one, you need to just take the single, single row. If the employee has only single rows, you need to add that into the one. So we can see the result after we are opening our workspace. So this is a little bit tricky. We will not get the answer in one query. You need to have union. You need to make union. But I don't know whether there is any other options available. Probably yes. Otherwise you need to use if else or something like that. But right now, let me drop my table. So I have only one table, that's fine. Drop table if access. Okay, execute that. Then I need to execute everything. So here everything is fine, and select all from employee. Okay, just make a semicolon here. So you got all these things, but what we exactly need. So for the first case, if I check only for the flag, so where primary, okay, where primary flag is y, what will be the result? So I got 2 and 4. Okay, I got 2 and 4 with the y. So if you are going back here, you can see for the result 2 and 4, it is there. Okay, so what exactly we are returning, that also department ID 193. Okay, department ID 193, 214, it is 3. So that's fine, that's we did. But uh, in this one also there is a possibility of employee has hmm, whether we need to take the group by in this case. That's a question. If I take group by in this case, because is any scenario I will have multiple primary. So I guess this is fine. We don't need anything else. Okay. So This one is fine. Then we are going back to our next one. Next one is the crucial one. How you will select all the employees with only one column. So only one row, not column, only one row. So from you can select employee ID, department ID, then count employee ID. Okay, before I am doing this one, I will take these things outside. So that's the first thing that I am going to do in this case. So here, select employee ID, count ID from employee. Okay, maybe there is a opportunity to from employee group by optimize this group by employee ID, having count employee ID is equal to 1. So let's run this and find out what we are getting here. So we got an exception, not exception, an error here. So what I can do here, so here code format beautify. What is the problem here? Expression 2 of select list is not. So it's saying like I didn't have any department ID here. So that's the problem here. Here the main issue is employee ID. If I group by employee ID, okay, I will get only employee ID here. So if I am running this one, it will be okay. You will get 1 and 3. And right now, what I need to do, I need to find out department ID from this one. So how I will do that? So employee ID I will get. So this employee ID are the employees. They have only one value in this table. So we are fine. So we are fine means if I am doing like this, select employee ID, department ID from employees, from employee, where employment, not employment, employee ID in is this what properly. So 1 and 3, 1 and 3. So we can go back to our result. 1 for 1 it should be 1, and 3 it should be 3, so we are fine. So right now we have only one thing to do, just union this one. And whenever you're unioning these things, you need to use the exact one. So 2413, compare that with the question. 2413 is not, so order by is a matter here. So I am getting 2413, 2413. That's not the order I need. So where I will put the order by? So union order after union SQL. How to order with the union? So in that case, probably this will work, but let's see. Order by employee ID. Oh god, we are in trouble here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are fine. So I'm copying this one. Going back to our question, paste it here. Run this one. Accepted. So we are fine. So two things. One is, in this case, there is a possibility of y and n, and the only thing we know is if only one employee ID for a department, then no. If only one employee ID in the overall table, it it will be n. If two employee ID in overall table, the row that we need is the nth one. So we can do that only by union with the y first and adding the employee ID with only one row. So that's the thing we did here. So probably there is some ways to optimize this one, but I am seeing only where you can use a case, but that also probably will take this amount of time. 242 millisecond is not bad, so I guess this is fine. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day.